right, we are down here at Swampy Hollow Disc Golf Course near Arca Butler Lake or Dam, and this course hasn't really been played in a couple of years. This hole looks pretty wide open and clean, but as we get into the woods, you can see that there's been no activity really on any of the holes. It's a 9-hole course, and so there's only 8 baskets though, but we're gonna play all 9 holes. I'll be throwing to a specific location for that missing basket, and I think the par for this course is 28, but with all the overgrown and everything, my goal is to shoot less than 10 over. So my goal is to stay under 38, and we are at hole 1. It's a long par 4. It's 530 something feet, I think, on U-disc. Plays slightly uphill, but it's pretty much open. So let's get into it and let's have fun. Don't mind being in that spot. Let's get up there and let's get this day going. So I got a pretty decent distance on that first throw. Still got a long ways to go to the basket. Like I said, this is the long par 4, and my objective on this hole is at least get the par. Didn't get a bad throw. Wish I would probably got like 30 more feet on it. I gotta get me some new disc golf shoes. I don't know if you can see these. These are my loafers slide on, but I do need some better shoes. That's on the list of things to get. But let's get this par and get into the fun holes. Absolutely parked that one, so let's go tap it in for a par and get into the abandoned holes of this course. I parked this one, so we're at even par, finishing up hole 1. We're going to move into the woods now and check out these holes that are back there. You're probably like, Caleb, that course isn't abandoned. Hole 1 looks fairly nice, clean, manicured. Well, that is where we're going, over there into the woods where there are no fairways for the most part. Bunch of trees, bunch of overgrowth, and it's going to be a fun video. All right, we are at hole 2. It's probably the shortest hole on the course from what U-disc says. It says it's like 140 feet, and see where those trees are? The basket's right behind those on sort of like a peninsula. I'm going to try to do like a walkthrough video of the hole so we can see the fairway or where we're throwing from to where we're throwing to. And I'm just going to try to dink this one around those trees and try to get this birdie on this hole. Come back. I think I went a little long, but it should be good. So I was right. I did go a little bit long, about 15 feet past the basket in this little gully. This would be the perfect video to have a cameraman because there's going to be some weird angles, so I apologize for that. So just bear with me. Let me see if I can knock this in for a birdie. Got that birdie. Oh no. Not good. I don't know if you can see me right here. I'm in the midst of these trees. I can't see the basket from here. Just gonna try to get close from this awkward position. I think I'm in the opening over there. I'm way left than I want to be, but we should have a good chance at a putt, possibly a bogey. Not a bad spot to be in, but not a great spot. Got to put around this tree right here, this little sapling. Not a bad spot to be in. A little longer putt than I wanted on this hole, but from where I threw from, the trees I hit, not bad. So I at least want to hit the chains here. Man, left it a little bit short. Let's go tap it in for our bogey and go to hole 4. So we are even through 3, and I'll take that, especially with this hole. Thought it was going to be a little bit harder than what I originally thought at first, but so far I'm fun. Now hole 4 I think has probably one of the cleaner fairways on this course at the moment. So let's go play it and see what happens. So here we are at hole 4. UDIS has it at 307 feet. Sort of goes up this gap here. Goes a little bit to the left at the top of the hill up there. If you have a forehand, you can play the left side, backhand, try to squeeze it through. Where that big tree is, basically straight in front of the camera shot, you want to stay to the left of that. So that's the play I am going for here. Now, pretty hard to do any run-ups because the leaves and the pine needles make it a very slippery surface. So I just hope I don't fall. May have gone a little too far left, but we should have a good shot to get up there. All right, definitely don't really have a clean look. The basket is basically straight up from here about 150 feet. So I'm just going to try to punch something through these branches and try to get close. Now I think that tree could save me instead of going into the all the little saplings on the left hand side. It kicked me out into the open. I should have a 10 to 15 foot putt uphill. Should be able to hit that for par, and let's get it. I'm about 25 feet out, a little longer than I want to be. Got to deal with this little tree here. Basket is full of dead grass, so hopefully the putt sticks if I make it. And let's hit this. Tapping in for my bogey. That's a fun hole. I think I could play it better. But right now I am 1 over. And the next 2 holes are sort of out in the open. So we are at a state park and they have hunting tracks down here. And so this is like a hunting track. You'll see a deer blind maybe on one of the sides. But these next 2 holes should be pretty fun to play. All right, we are at hole 5. UDIS says it's about 239 feet. And not sure where the tee pad is exactly. I couldn't find the post that marks the tee pad area. So we're just gonna play from right here. Looks like it's about this spot. Show you the little clip right before I started talking. It's just straight down, trees on the right, open on the left, par 3. Pretty simple hole. So let's see what we could do. No. I don't even know if the camera got all that shot because it was so bad. I shanked it all the way to the left. So I got a long approach shot from the left hand side. Definitely not a great place where I ended up, but it's better than where I thought. I thought I was back over here in this mess. We'll see a little bit from hole 6's tee pad, but should be a pretty fairly simple approach shot here and get this par. not bad. If you like that, hit the like button, go subscribe. Let's go tap it in for a par and get on to hole 6. Got that par. We are still at 1 over for the round, and having fun so far. Spent like 15 minutes looking for that last disc when it was just laying out there in the open, but that happens sometimes. Let's go play hole 6 and let's keep having fun out here. Here we are, hole 6. UDisc has it at 289. It's basically straight up between these trees. You have that deer blind or whatever there on the left hand side, and the basket's just a little past that to the right. I actually found the tee pad I'm going to throw off of here, so should be a little bit better. Maybe, probably not. Might be an alright shot. I got way too much air under that. Wanted it flatter, go a little bit farther, but I will take that. Didn't hit no trees. Not a bad shot, not a great shot. I really want to be on the other side of this tree so I have a clean look at the basket. If you see that overgrown leaves standing up about 3 feet, that's the basket there. And try to put this close just so I get the par putt. No, come back, come back. Man, that was a horrible approach shot. Horrible. For some reason, I thought I went a little bit farther up. Got about a 25 footer. Basket's overgrown. Hope that don't affect the putt because I'm going to put this in. So hit that like button if you think I'm going to sink this putt. Man, just short. I've been leaving them short. But let's go tap it in for bogey. That'll put us 2 over for the round. I think 10 over was a stretch. So going into these last 3, I'm going to give myself a 3-shot buffer. I'm going to knock that down to 5 over. And let's go knock this in and get to hole 7. So y'all could experience the overgrowth. It is pretty overgrown out here in a lot of these parts, but it's been fun so far. Now hole 7 is the tricky one. I couldn't find the tee pad or the basket for this, so I'm going to pick a spot and play to where number 8's tee pad is. It's going to be a somewhat, I would say, above average hole in difficulty, but it should be fun. Okay, hole 7, if you watched that walkthrough, I'm going to play to that T-post for hole 8, and I'm going to make it like 3 feet. I have to be within 3 feet of that T-post for it to count as a basket. Really not a good line from where I'm starting from. I'd say it's about 225, 250, but I'm just going to throw straight into the trees and go from there. Surprised I missed all those trees. Let's go see what we're left with. Really don't have a great look at the basket. It's like straight through here, a bunch of trees to get through. So if I hit the post, it counts. I'm just going to try to throw straight through there and see what happens. Stinking tree. I should be able to put it in within 3 feet of that post now and get the par for this hole. We'll just dink this in, and we'll get on to hole 8. We're going to count that. It's a par. So I'm 2 over through 7, going to hole 8. This one should be a fairly simple one to play. And if you're enjoying this so far, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And so you get all my videos when they come out. And I've been having fun doing this, and I can't wait. I got some great ideas to share with you all coming up here soon. So just stay tuned, keep on watching, and let's go finish this video out. So hole 8, pretty straightforward. Straight shot-ish through the trees. There's a tee pad here, but with this big old tree trunk, you really can't run up or nothing. I'm really just throwing a standstill backhand, and I'm going to try to put it as close as I can, and we'll see what happens. Talk about hitting first tree. That was a disaster. So I have landed here in all these little trees. I would have rather been 10 feet to the left here if I was going to throw this short. But this is for shot number 3. I can work with that. Got a little tree love. Kept me going far left. I do have a slight uphill putt now. But I'm confident I'm going to go hit it, get to hole 9, and let's finish this out. I need this putt. I need it bad. This is for a bogey. Let's go. Hit that like button. Man, that's confidence booster putt right there. All right, we are here at hole 9. I actually got a tee pad to work with. You just says it's 266 feet or something like that. Straight up here, then it goes into the woods about 20-30 feet to the left, and should be a good par to get. And it's been fun being out here at Swampy Hollow Disc Golf Course. Like I said, it's abandoned, so if you do come out here, play at your own risk. Make sure you check yourself for where you're stepping at, what you're walking into. Watch out for bugs, snakes, whatever, especially if you come up here during the summertime. But it's been fun, and let's play this last hole and let's get out of here. I think that might be a perfect shot for an approach shot. I'm not sure. It felt good coming out of my hand. It looked good. Let's go up there and see where we're at. So I feel like this is, if it wasn't all overgrown, this would be a good spot to land. But there's a bunch of stuff in the way. Basket straight ahead, about 60 feet. Just trying to get close, get this par. Not a good tree kick. I'm down in the goalie, got a long look up, but let's go over there. Let's knock down this putt. All right, we got a putt here. Basket's right behind that tree that's right in front of us. It's about 35 feet uphill though. Let's put it in. Going straddle putt. I usually don't do these. I was like 3 feet short. In case you missed that first one. So I finished at 4 over on this course. I don't think it's too bad with how overgrown it is in some spots. Pretty fun course actually. A lot of potential here. I think hole 9 was one of my favorite holes. I like the pin location. Very challenging with the basket placement. I would say probably 6 was a fun, longer hole. I like the basket placement there with all those trees. So a lot of potential out here. Like I said, if you want to come out here and play at your own risk. Swampy Hollow Disc Golf Course, you can find it on UDisc. There is no map. I did come out here last week and walk the course and make sure I knew where everything was at. So I had a general idea, so I wasn't wasting a lot of time. Try to provide you with shots of the fairways and how the hole played. So hopefully those aren't too bad. But if you like what you saw, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And thanks for watching Stump Disc Golf. We'll see you next time. So I'm going to re-throw from the tee for my second shot. Where it landed really wasn't a safe place to throw from. So I'm going to just throw again here. Hopefully I don't hit that one little tree again. Like I said before, there's always that one hole where you fall apart on. I'm starting to think it's this hole.